Amendment by Dutton.
The chair recognizes Mr. Dutton.
I am the Lord your God.
Mr. Speaker,
Wait, let him talk for a minute.
Yo soy el Señor tu Dios. Jesús, le Señor ton Dios. Ik ben der oor den God. What I just said was the first commandment in 4 different languages. Wouldn't it be great if we could post this in languages other than just English, and your child learns to speak a foreign language?
Mr. Speaker,
And what
Ms.
this
Richardson,
amendment
for what
does,
purpose?
I raise a point of order
Yes,
against further consideration of
That's
this
not
amendment
any
on the
good.
grounds against Rule 11, Section 2, that the amendment is not germane.
Please bring your point of order down front.
thank
The point of order has been withdrawn. We're back on the amendment. Mr. Dutton.
No, it's the wrong one. Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. I don't offer this amendment willy-nilly. This amendment, I believe that what the author is attempting to do and what the people who are supporting this amendment are attempting to do is to teach our children one of the foundations of this whole country, and that is the 10 Commandments, that it would cause them and their behavior to be different. But I think at the same time, one of the best things I have found in teaching kids, that you don't have to limit yourself to teach them one thing. You can teach them several things at the same time. And though what this amendment does, it says, we're going to teach them the 10 Commandments, and we're also going to teach them to say it in 5 different languages. And wouldn't it be great if your kid came home and said, look, guess what I learned today, Mommy and Daddy? I learned the 10 Commandments, and I can say it in 5 different languages. I don't think that would be something that you would object to. I think you would be happy that your child learned the 10 Commandments, and they learned it in Spanish and French and German, and so they could all say it. Because my children, I will tell you where this came from. I took my oldest son to go to the Wilhelm School that used to be on Richmond in Houston. And I took the other 3 who were younger, but I was trying to enroll the older one. And Miss Marilyn Wilhelm said, no, bring them too. I said, but they're too young. She said, no, they're not. And so I said, okay, we'll bring all 4 of them. And so I took them. One of the first things they learned was the 10 Commandments. And they learned it in 5 different languages. And that day I went to pick my children up, and they said, okay, Daddy, guess what we learned? We learned the 10 Commandments. And I said, where did the 10 Commandments come from? My youngest one said he didn't know, but he knew the 10 Commandments in 5 different languages. And so I offer this amendment for that reason, because I think we're shortchanging our kids and our children when if we limit just to teaching them the 10 Commandments. That's one thing, that's very good. I'm gonna vote for the bill. But I think we have an opportunity, and we should take this opportunity to teach them 5 different languages. And you never know. And one of the things Ms. Wilhelm said to me at that time, she said, well, one of the things about children is they listen very well. They can hear, they hear the dialect. And so the best time to teach them a language is at that early age. And so when your child comes home and says, I know the 10 Commandments and I know it in Spanish, English, German, French, and you would be absolutely be proud of them. And I think that's the spirit in which I offer this amendment. And so I would move adoption of the amendment.